Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. We are looking at a brand release. Today this is called a Juicy Boost eyeshadow palette. So this is from Colored Raine's brand new collection, the Juicy Boost collection. I believe there's the eyeshadow palette in two different layouts. The one I got is like a book layout, as you can see, like a book. Then there's also your regular eyeshadow layout, just like all the shadows in one flat surface. Here you have, on the first page you have 9 eyeshadows, and in the second page you again have 9 eyeshadows, so 18 eyeshadows in total. This retails for $52. Colored Raine is cruelty free. This is cruelty free and vegan, guys. The palette is cruelty free and vegan, and it's actually says here at the back, Juicy Boost pressed pigments and shadows. So does it tell you which ones are? Oh wait, yeah, it tells you at the bottom here certain shades like strawberry apple, cranberry vanilla, sweet ruby, berry beet, and watermelon detox. These 1 2 3 4 5, so 5 shades out of the 18 shades are not safe for the eye. So those are the pigments. So the rest of the eyeshadows, and 18 shadows in each pan. You get 1.28 grams of product. And where is this made? Made in the USA. So yeah, this came like in a sleeve. It didn't come in a box. And the list of ingredients is listed at the back too. So you don't have to like keep the sleeve or anything. So I have this very colorful look on my eyes today. This is completely, and I did like an all matte, because out of the 18 shades, there are only like, there's like a insert, maybe in order to avoid the eyeshadows from, even if it breaks, it doesn't like shatter and everything. And there is a mirror just here, in just one mirror. There are 2 pages, yeah, but just one mirror. So that's a little inconvenient. I gotta say, after using a book layout, it's a little inconvenient. I have to go back and forth because the pages are actually magnetic, so it gets stuck, and I have to like kind of exert a little force to open it every single time I want to go back and use some of the colors here. So it's a little inconvenient, I would say. So I really wished I pick up the regular flat layout. So I believe this is sold out. This book version is sold out. So I think it's easier to use with the regular flat layout. Just my opinion, just sharing my opinion. So yeah, let's get started, you guys. I want to first do the swatches, and then I'll tell you guys how it performed, because I have used this palette extensively. I did easily like 10 looks. I'll tell you why, because I usually don't do 10 looks. It's not like there are like 50 shadows in the palette, but we'll get to that. First, let me just quickly go through the swatches, and then I'll tell you what I like about the palette, what I don't like about the palette, and everything. So let me quickly swatch the metallics, because I believe this is like a new formula. I forgot what these were called. Something, I feel this is like kind of like a duochrome, the old school duochrome, not like a completely solid color flip. It's not like that, but in certain light it looks like a peacock blue, and then in certain light it looks like a golden green. So it's a good shadow, guys. It's like a golden teal. So yeah, the base is kind of like a peacock blue, as you can see, that blue, and then in the other light it looks kind of like a golden, like a teal. So yeah, that is that. I'm sorry, my face is, I look a little different. I kind of filled my eyebrows in. I'm a little self-conscious. I usually just use a tinted gel eyebrow, so it's a little darker and like in your face. So that is that first thing, which is called Blueberry Burst. And then you have Sweet Ruby. Sweet Ruby, I believe, is one of the shadows that are not intended for the eye. Again, I feel this too is like, I don't know if you can see. In certain lights, I feel it kind of, you see that? It kind of looks like a cranberry shade. And then there's a hot pink to cranberry. I feel the metallics are kind of the subtle shift, kind of a duochrome going on there. So this too is not like a complete color flip, and it's very chunky. Using a sticky base is a must, and definitely use your finger to like warm up those flakes and bring like kind of to melt the flakes and the base eyeshadow together. But otherwise it would be a little hard to like flawlessly apply on your eyes. And then the third is also like I feel it's not like complete duochrome, but it's like I feel the base is kind of bronzy, and then there's like a golden gold. Sorry, what am I saying? Green gold. I want to say green gold, like a green gold kind of a shimmer going on. So yeah, not like very pretty colors. The metallics are actually very fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. This is a little troublesome because of the flakiness, and using a finger is kind of like a must, but it looks stunning. As you can see, it's like, oh my god, the metallics are actually fantastic. So good. Now let's get into the swatches. I gotta say, these are pastels except for this shadow. This is like a medium pink, right? Like a warm medium pink. But the rest, and I knew there's a white, so let's ignore the white. White is a white, so we know what white looks on my skin, like on dark skin, right? So, and it's a very useful color. I'm not mad about the white. You can definitely mix around white and create your own shadow. So I'm not mad about the white at all. I had no clue that there were pastels in the palette. I had no clue. Like, maybe it's my fault. I didn't like see the pictures, but I don't know, guys, from the promo and everything, it looked like this is a very vibrant palette. I just, maybe I just didn't like see the promo pics properly. Could be. So this shade, Cucumber Avocado, I know it kind of looks pastel, but on the eyes, you can, that white base just comes out. It just, here it kind of looks concentrated. The swatch actually looks so good, but on the eyes that white really comes out, and I just didn't like it on my skin tone. It wasn't very flattering on me. It's a personal preference, and the pigmentation is not solid on that color. Cucumber Avocado, it's not that good. Again, as you can see, this is so white. You can see that white base. This is pink grapefruit. The white base is just coming out, as you can see. You don't even see the pink on my skin tone. It's a little ashy, to be honest. This one also, for some reason, is swatches well, but on the eyes, you have to build up. And even if you build up, it kind of has this white undertone to it, like an ashy undertone, at least on dark skin. On my skin tone, I just didn't like it. That's how I'm going to put it. Not on dark skin. I don't want to generalize it. On my skin tone, I just didn't like it all that much. So next is Cranberry Vanilla. So this is that medium warm pink. It's a good shade. You'll have to, it's not like crazy pigmented. I would say with a brush, I would have to build it up a little bit. But it works well. It's not a very dark shadow at all. It's not a very dark shadow, as you can see. Yeah. And then Citrus Zinger is just like, as you can see, it looks just white. It's a very, very pale yellow. There's also another yellow. I was like, they could have skipped this Citrus Zinger. I don't know why Citrus Zinger is in the palette. Especially when you have Cucumber Avocado and Citrus Zinger. I'm like, why two very pale pastels? Oh wait, I haven't swatched the white. Let me quickly swatch that white for you. The white is called Coconut Water. It's a good white. It's a good white, as you can see. Why are my swatches all getting diagonal suddenly? I don't know. I was just swatching horizontally and then it's getting diagonal. Let me get back to horizontal. So yeah, the white is good. It mixes well. No problems. I didn't have any problems with it. Let's go. So the Citrus Zinger looks white on me. I would just use it as an inner corner highlight. The inner corner highlight today I have on is this one, Cucumber Avocado. And then we have the last shade in the first page is Ginger Bay. Now, I did not like this shadow, guys. I just did not like it at all. look at this. I'm struggling to build it up. It doesn't build up very well. It's just not good. I mean, it blends well, but it blends away. Like I said, it's not that pigmented, and the color itself is just poor. Just the tone of yellow also doesn't. You see, I think I built up like 10 times, right? And now you see a little bit of color. So yeah, it shows up, but takes a lot of building up. So let's move on to the second page. Second page has some really, really good colors. Mint leaves. Let's talk about mint leaves. Oh my God. This is A+ quality. Incredible. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So this is the shade I have on the inner 1/3. As you can see, it's all like patches of it is missing. But from afar, you can like make out that I have like a turquoise and I have like a light green, right? So that is that green. Mint leaves, beautiful pigmentation. It has a good vibrancy to it. It shows up well. It blends well. It's a good color, guys. It looks, you can, I feel, I know it, like I see like patches missing, so it's not like the best eyeshadow to apply on the lids, but it's good pigmentation. It blends well. Next is Energy Boost. Another beautiful, beautiful color. It's solid. It's a solid, beautiful color. The formula is good. It blends well. The pigmentation is there. You don't have to build up at all. Both these colors are just fantastic. Then Kale, yeah. It's like a very, very dark green. So yeah. Kalia is like, as you can just see that it looks just, it's a dark green color. It builds up well. It blends well. Didn't have any problems. I would say use this color by itself. Don't try to mix it with other dark colors. It will end up looking muddy. So yeah. And then, so that row was really, really good, right? This is that first row. You see? The top row on the second page is fantastic, actually. Then let's look at Berry Beet. Now, Berry Beet, this shade and this shade, I know this is like a warm pink and this is like a purple, but they look exactly the same. Look at that. They look exactly the same on the eyes. They look exactly the same. But I like this better. The pigmentation and the way it applies on the lids, even as a lid shadow, it really goes well than the warmer pink on the first page. Cranberry Vanilla, yeah, that is kind of more of a weaker color in terms of pigmentation. This is more pigmented and it just like stays put on your eyes. Like I said, look at that. They look the same. They look the same, you guys. Yeah. And then we have Watermelon Detox. This is like a watermelon red. This is the shade I have on here. You're wondering, it looks so pink and this looks so red on the, just by itself this guy looks red. There's also another, let me quickly swatch the other red. They look at that, they look the same on the eyes. They just look the same. Using these, don't use these two together. It's just going to look like you have one, say the same eyeshadow. So, but the pink that you see today, I mixed this color, the watermelon red with the white, and this is the shade I got like a hot pink. So that is the shade I have today on the eyes. So like I said, the white really mixes well and you can get different colors with it, so that's nice. And this red I do not like. I dislike it as much as the ginger bay color, which I said, which took like 10 swatches to build up this guy. I dislike it as much as that. I am so surprised it doesn't build up. I don't know, it swatches well, but on the brush I had so much trouble building up, you guys. It just did not build up at all. I don't know, I tried a drier primer, I tried like a sticky primer. I don't know, that color just did not work for me, and I'm so surprised. Reds really are like pigmented with other brands that I've tried, or at least all the reds that I've tried so far. It's really good. This shade I just did not like. It looks good, it swatches well. I feel all the shades swatch really well. It's perfect for pictures. Like, it's like a dream for to be showcased on social media, if you know what I mean, you know. Okay, let's move on to Turmeric Shot, the last row. This is a good row too, you guys. This is a good row. Turmeric Shot is what I have here in the inner 1/3 of just above the crease, you know, right before the the hot pink. It's a good shade, you guys. It is really good, but as you can see, it just changes color, but it's good. I feel the orange really shows up. It hasn't like turned brown. It hasn't turned muddy. I like it. I really like this orange shot, and it's good pigmentation. It's really good. It's nice. And then Orange Carrot. I really thought these two colors would be similar. I won't be able to use them right next to each other. Wrong. They are very different. As you can see, they are pretty different. You can definitely use these two in one eyeshadow look and they are going to look different. They are nice. Both the shadows are really nice. Sweet Potato Mango is this camel shade, which kind of just like disappears into my skin. Not in a bad way. The formula is good. It's just my skin tone and this tone. I guess I have camel skin tone. I guess my skin tone is camel skin tone. So yeah, it kind of like, it's a perfect eyeshadow to just like sweep it across on your eyelids and just like call it a day. Just like, it'll just like even your skin tone on your eyelid and just give it an incredibly natural look, as natural as it can get, at least for me, right? So yeah, those are the swatches. Like I said, first I want to say it's perfect to be like a product that is showcased on social media, bright colors. I was really surprised to see pastels. I think I, for some reason, missed it. Did I miss it so completely? Or did they just like really like modify the pictures on social media? I don't remember seeing such light colors. I was in shock to see this pastel pink. I was in shock to see this pastel pink and these two colors to be so light. So yeah. Okay, I want to say there are some problems. If you just want to use these eyeshadows as just one eyeshadow in the crease and then one in the outer V and just blend it out, you can kind of make it, it works well. But look at the colors eyeshadow I did today. For this, I tried to, you know, kind of blend this pink and this turquoise, and look at that, it hasn't blended. There's like a patch here, and in the place where the pink and the turquoise meets, it's like kind of some oxidation taking place, and it does not look good. This eye looks terrible. For like, okay, I gotta admit, I was kind of like trying to blend it together because I didn't apply the turquoise in the right spot where I exactly wanted. On this eye, on the other hand, I got it right. But still, it has to work, right? It just did not mix. And as you can see on the lids, it's like patches missing. But in the crease, as you can see, it looks good. It looks really good. The colors, at least the colors that are good, that perform good and have like good vibrancy to them and doesn't need a lot of building up, those colors really look good on the crease. So just use it on the, I would recommend use all the mattes on the crease, not like the way I went about. But yeah, what else? There's only one dark shade. That's kind of like a disappointment for me, to be honest. No, there's just this green, just the dark Kale Yeah. The Kale Yeah shadow is only dark. There's no other dark shade. I'm a little disappointed. There are a lot of colors that look similar on the eyes. Not similar, the same on the eyes. The strawberry red and the true red, they look the same. This berry purple shade and this warm red shade, warm pink shade, they look the same, guys. Look at that. Right now, they look exactly the same. And the pastels, these two, I just don't like it at all. They need building up. and they have that white base to them that really makes my eyes look ashy and not good at all. It kind of gives a sickly look, not like a healthy bright look. I don't like these shades. The white is good, and this shade, the formula itself is not good. Have to build it up. This is all right. It's just I don't like it because of the white, you know, like, and it has like a white base. Anyways, positives. The green row is fantastic. These three are also good. They apply well. The pigmentation is there. They blend well. Let me show it to you in the palette. It'll give you like a perspective. The green row is fantastic. The pink and berry row is, the color selection is not good because if you use all these three in your eye look, this is going to look different, but these two are just going to look the same. And this one is not that good. The formula on the red, I just couldn't get it to build it up. I had to go back and pick up the shadow and just like pack it in. And even then it wasn't like, oh, you know, it wasn't like a solid bright like blood red. Anyways, this bottom row is quite good. This is really good. As you can see, the pigmentation is there. The colors are all different. It's really good. They blend well. The vibrancy is there. At the same time, it's like neutral, create like a softer look. I really like this. I wish there was like a darker brown maybe here to like really tie this look together, but unfortunately it doesn't have darker brown. And for the light colors, I just didn't like it, and these are kind of weak. This is very weak. Hang on, let me show it to you again in the palette. Okay, sorry. How do I close this thing? I don't want to break my palette. Okay, anyways, just hold it like this. This guy is not good at all. These two, the pastel green and the pastel pink, like I said, on the skin tone, it doesn't look good. You can build it up for sure. It doesn't really look good. The white is nice. This one is the medium tone cranberry vanilla. Again, like I said, is okay, guys. It's not like the best shade, especially when you already have that berry shade. The next page that I showed you guys, this guy, it looks, they two are just like the same. They look identical. And metallics are quite nice. They're really nice. I really enjoy the metallics. These two, you can just apply it even without a sticky base. You can use a brush. They work really well. So shiny and so really magnificent. They look so pretty. The pink one needs a sticky base and your finger. It's not going to work that easily with a brush. That is it. I kind of was like jumping here and there, I think, but my thoughts, like I said, I did like so many times. I tried to make this palette work. Don't get me wrong, there are like good ones and there are like really bad ones, and most of them are in between. That's kind of like, anyways, this I wouldn't recommend paying full price, to be honest. If you're interested, there are some really good colors, so if you want to use them, definitely pick it up, but I wouldn't really recommend paying full price. But if you're in love with this color selection, go for it, you know. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And coloring, the Vivid Pigments was just 10 out of 10, guys. It was on Viseart eyeshadow level. All the shadows really, they're so vibrant. And there are purples, and the colors really mix with one another. Here I was a little disappointed. The pink and the blue just did not mix at all. So yeah, there's lot of issues with this. I'm not going to lie, I got a little frustrated. I got a lot frustrated working with these shadows, with like trying different primers, trying different brushes. The colors that were duds from the beginning were duds even at the end, you know, of my trial. So the fact that I tried so many times and it just didn't work out at all was a little frustrating. The colors that were superstars in the beginning worked really well no matter what. They worked well with a dry primer, sticky primer, with a fluffy brush, with a flat eyeshadow brush. So I guess if a color doesn't work, it just doesn't work. It's a lesson I should learn. I shouldn't just like make it work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So yeah, I would give this palette like a B, guys. It's not an A plus palette for sure. At least the one I received is not an A plus palette. So just my opinion, just my honest opinion. I definitely recommend the Vivid Pigments palette over this. There are a lot more shadows. Yeah, sure, you don't get the metallics. The metallics is only available in this palette. So if you definitely want certain colors, definitely pick it up during a sale. That is it. That's all I wanted to say. Hope this video was a little helpful, helped you make a decision, you got like a hang of the quality of the product and everything. Hope the video helped you make a decision if you're wondering what to do. That is it, you guys. If you like the video, if you enjoyed the video, please give this video a thumbs up. And it's like a way of you letting your peers, like your fellow makeup lovers, know that check this video out. This video has good information, you know. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.